33 years ago, Hulk Hogan's most protected move was only kicked out of because of an embarrassing botch. In Hulk Hogan's illustrious career, he was known for having several trademarks. Whether it was the ripping of the t-shirt, the red and yellow colors, or the constant use of the term brother, he is probably the most recognizable WWE performer ever. And his signature finishing move, the atomic leg drop, is part of the whole iconic equation. Many an opponent, from Andre the Giant to the Macho Man Randy Savage, have tasted defeat at the end of a big boot and the Hulkster dropping the leg. The image of him winning night after night in the same, simplistic way has been burned into our memories. However, at WrestleMania 8, things didn't go quite as planned. A mistimed cue by an emerging WWE superstar, along with a spattering of miscommunication, forced Hogan and his opponent, Sid Justice, to go off the cuff. On that night, the legend of the leg drop was shattered. Hulk Hogan's leg drop was legendarily protected. The Hulkster dominated the Federation with his finisher, while Hogan rose to prominence as part of the American Wrestling Association, and after appearing in Rocky III, he became larger than life when he signed with Vince McMahon and the then WWF in late 1983. Almost immediately, he would pin the Iron Sheik in Madison Square Garden to win his first World Heavyweight Championship. Over the next several years, Hulkamania ran wild, with Hogan holding the belt for 1,474 days, a little over 4 years. Throughout that historic reign, he won tons of matches with his signature leg drop. Even the biggest and baddest wrestlers in the promotion didn't dare kick out of the move, at least not any relevant match that can be remembered. That's why seeing newcomer Sid Justice actually pop out of the pin attempt following Hogan nailing his coup de grace at WrestleMania 8 was such a shock. Unfortunately for all those involved, that wasn't quite the way things were supposed to go down. Waiting in the wings was Papa Shango, who would later go on to fame as the Godfather. He was supposed to come to ringside and interfere on Justice's behalf. The Voodoo Witch Doctor character was new to the promotion, and this was seen as a way to move him closer to the main event level. Any interaction with Hogan would almost ensure that. Unfortunately, some bad timing and miscommunication made Shango's star turn a little too slow. In a 2024 interview, Charles Wright, the man behind the face paint, explained what happened during this awkward moment on the grand stage. What happened was, basically, I was told, "Don't leave until we tell you to go," he recalled. So, I'm sitting there. I'm not watching the monitor or anything. I'm just waiting for them to say to go. And, all of a sudden, it was like, OSH*T. Go, 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 go. And I took off. So, I got the cue to go a little late. Looking back, they probably told me not to go because I was green and it was a big moment. But, I wish they would have told me the time to go because I wasn't even looking at the monitor. Regardless of the botched timing, it didn't seem to affect any of the performers involved going forward. Hogan would remain one of the greatest champions and performers of all time, cementing his legendary legacy, while the late Sid Justice is fondly remembered as one of the best big men to ever step in the squared circle at AS for Papa Shango. It didn't hurt him much in the long run either. After a long career with WWE under multiple gimmicks, Charles Wright would be inducted into the company's Hall of Fame in 2016.